Okay guys, so we're back once again talking about the Punisher. Now, this specific series is going to be set up as a prequel to the Punisher Max series that was of course written by Garth Ennis. And Ennis is once again back to deliver us another tale of Frank Castle. So inevitably, with a Punisher story that is a prequel, you know exactly where the character is going to end up and the storyline beats that get him there. Now, of course, set in the backdrop of the Vietnam War, this is what we're going to be getting here. But the way it's framed is that it's somebody else telling the tale of what exactly Frank Castle was going through back in Vietnam. So this is definitely all the way before he became the Punisher, which is really great to explore the character of Frank Castle and of course his regiment, his friends, and what exactly was going through the mind and some of the things they had to do when they were there. Now, of course, historically, if you know what happened in Vietnam, there's a lot of disgusting stuff that was going on, stuff that was kept off the papers, weird things that America did that weren't exactly good and should never be, hidden. And they actually deal with that in the comic, them having to do certain things and trying to, as they say in this comic, spice up the record, which I really enjoy that that's how they're playing it up. Now, of course, since this is Garth Ennis, you're going to get the Punisher in a completely different light. It's the supporting cast that has to bring him as a character to work, and this is really hard to typically write. Punisher and Frank both are men of few words. They don't really speak much. They let their actions do the speaking for them. And you definitely get that here, and there's some really great writing to go along with that, while everybody here feels like they're important. His entire platoon feels important, and the people telling the story also feel important to exactly what's happening. And at the end, there's even a little bit of a cliffhanger to kind of lead you into the next chapter, to kind of make you wonder on what exactly this is going to do and which direction they're going to take it in. Overall, it's a really good comic. I would say this is recommended for Punisher fans, and if you're a fan of the Max comics, this is definitely something you're going to want to add to it. If you're a fan of the more, like spandexy Punisher that's in the core Marvel universe, you're probably not going to find this one that interesting or even care to read it. But I would give this one a very solid 9.